What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 11 team video, and this time we're using the Palkia Metagross team that we featured as our 5th and final rental team for the month of December. So we did the other 4, now this is the last one that we're going to do. So I think it's maybe one of my better ones. It might even be the best one. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out, but I like how the way we built it in the team building video. So if you want to know all the EVs and the damage calcs and how we built the team from scratch, check out the team building video for it. But now this is the on cart video where we're going to showcase it on ladder. So we've got a typical Palkia set here with Spatial Rend, Hydro Pump as its 2 stat moves, Earth Power for max Quake boost, and of course Protect. And we are running a Life Orb on this, so we're going to make Palkia do extra damage here. Normally you could even see Trick Room on Palkia, but I decided to not go that route, but instead have Trick Room on another Mon. And if you're looking at our animated GIFs, you probably already know what it is. Next up on the team, we have the Tornadus here with Tailwind, Air Slash, and Brutal Swing. What's also great about Brutal Swing is it has a multi-purpose here. And yes, we do have a Focus Sash, so this way we can at least survive one hit and get off a potential Tailwind or Brutal Swing to proc the Weakness Policy on our Metagross, which you will see next. But what's good about Brutal Swing is because Palkia has Telepathy, you can't hit your own Palkia with it. So you can deal damage to both Mons on the opponent's side of the field, break potential Sashes, and not deal damage to your own Palkias. And again, the dual purpose is not only can you do that, but you can also proc the Weakness Policy on your Metagross. Alright, speaking of Metagross proccing Weakness Policy, we have the Entei that can do just that as well with Bulldoze, Speed Control here. And again, because Palkia has Telepathy, Bulldoze has another dual purpose here where Bulldoze can, again, not affect our Palkia, and instead we can get speed control against the opponents by dropping their speed by -1, and then Palkia can potentially outspeed them as well. We do have Sacred Fire for our Stab Fire move, very good against Zacian and other steel types that, you know, if you burn them, that's it, game's over. And then Snarl is really good against Calyrex-Shadow Rider, so there's always that. And we are running AV, so we can be extra bulky against potential special attackers like a Calyrex-Shadow Rider, for instance. Alright, and what's also good with Bulldoze is you can also use it next to Tornadus because you are a flying type. But yeah, so lots of things you can Bulldoze next to. You can Bulldoze next to Palkia, Bulldoze next to Tornadus, Bulldoze next to Metagross. So yeah, great synergy so far, great start. And there's our Rillaboom here. So the Rillaboom is mostly for fake out pressure and also a little bit more of a harder check to Kyogre because we don't really have too much for it other than like Palkia. But you know, Palkia's good, but we need a little bit more help. So Rillaboom does help us out a little bit with Grassy Glide. And excuse me, Drum Beating is also pretty good. Again, Wood Hammer might be the better move, but there was some instances on ladder where Drum Beating just came in clutch, and just getting that extra speed control just allowed, you know, Palkia to come in from the back and outspeed bigger, faster threats and just win the game from there. So I do like Drum Beating here. And again, Rillaboom is also really good against bulky water types like a Lapras, like a Blastoise, like a Tapu Fini. So very nice to have. There's the Metagross that I've been waiting for. So here it is. We are not running Ice Punch on this Metagross. We're using Rock Slide instead. So Iron Head, Stomping Tantrum, Rock Slide, Protect. Very standard Metagross set along with the Weakness Policy item. Alright. So, you know, this is one of our main Dynamax options because you can always lead Entei Metagross, go for Bulldoze, Dynamax the Metagross, go for Hard Hitting, +2 Steel Spikes, +2 Max Quakes, +2 Rock Slides, or +2 Max Rock Falls. You can Brutal Swing your Metagross, like we said with the Tornadus, and activate the Weakness Policy that way. And last but not least, we have the Porygon 2. This is also going to help against potential Calyrex-Shadow Rider matchups. You can even Dynamax this thing because we are a modest Porygon 2. Alright, look how much special attack we have there. So, you know, hard-hitting Tri-Attacks, hard-hitting Shadow Balls to pick up those key knockouts against those things that are weak to ghost type moves. And what you can also do with Porygon is potentially you could Dynamax this thing, go for max Phantasms and drop defenses, so that way Entei, Rillaboom, and even Metagross can take advantage of the defense drops, right? And of course we do have Trick Room as our secondary speed control move along with Tailwind, but again we also have Bulldoze and Drum Beating as well. So lots of speed control here, lots of good synergy here. So I think this is one of the better teams that we made, and honestly, of the 5 rental codes, I really think this is the best one. So let's just go straight into the ranked battles and see how we do with this Palkia Metagross squad. Drake VGC 96 with Kyurem White. Okay. Alright, so he also has Tailwind. Okay, there's a Gastrodon. We have a Rillaboom. That's always nice. I think Metagross is important here. And so is the Rillaboom. I want to bring a lot of things. Okay, let me think about this. How do I want to do this? Okay, I have an idea. I just don't know how. Okay, if he leads the Whimsicott or the Indeedee, that's something else, right? I think what we can do, I think we can go Entei and Metagross, right? And then in the back we can go Palkia, and then we can go Rillaboom in case he does bring the Gastrodon. Alright, but I don't know if he would if he sees that I have a Rillaboom. But maybe he might because I have a Palkia. So we'll go with this. This one's an interesting one. Alright, so we'll have to see how this plans out. Alright, I thought about bringing the Tailwind mode, but I decided not to. So we'll have to see how this goes. Alright, does he lead the Whimsicott? Indeedee Urshifu. Okay. So I was afraid he might lead this, but that's okay. Alright. So what I can do is I can Bulldoze first. Can I switch in anything onto this Urshifu? Not really, right? And I have to max this. Do I have to max this thing? Not necessarily, right? Then I just lose the Metagross. And then he has a Kyurem in the back to clean up, right? Alright, so I think we can just go for a Bulldoze here. And either way, we're still going for a Max Steel Spike. We'll remove... we'll force the Urshifu. We'll force the Indeedee to click follow me here, is what I want. So let's see how he reacts to this. Alright, I know he wants to Wicked Blow my Metagross, and it's going to take a lot of damage. But we're going to get the Bulldoze off first. Alright, so we're maxing first. Okay. Big Metagross. We've seen this before. Alright, is there a follow me Wicked Blow play? It's Helping Hand. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I hope I hope he survives this. Alright, now there's our policy. We should be faster than this Urshifu. Alright, because after the Bulldoze we get the speed drop. Alright, and we are, and there's the Steel Spike. This is a +2 Steel Spike. And the Urshifu does go down. So much for that Helping Hand play. Alright, so there goes Metagross' biggest threat, the Urshifu. Okay. We know there's a Kyurem in the back, but what did he bring with it? Alright, what else is in the back? Again, getting that speed control was important with the Bulldoze play. Alright, I'm surprised I didn't see a follow me there. There's the Kyurem. Okay. I mean, in all honesty, we can just Bulldoze again. I could even Snarl. Yeah, I can just Bulldoze again. And the Indeedee has to click follow me, right? So we can force that yet again. Alright, and see what he does here. Now again, he could max this, but again, 2 for 2 is fine with me. He could Earth Power my Entei. That's another thing he could do. Again, these defense boosts aren't mattering against the Kyurem. Oh, he didn't. Okay, now he clicked follow me. So no max from the Kyurem just yet. Alright, so there's a Bulldoze. So I get the speed control on the Kyurem, which is all I want. And we get a nice crit there. So that's good chip damage. Palkia should be able to clean that up with a Spatial Rend. Alright, and there's another Steel Spike. Alright, and down goes the Indeedee. So that's 2 Mons down. Alright, now what did the Kyurem go for? Did it go for Earth Power? If it did, we're gonna live it because we have an AV. And he did go for Earth Power. Alright, so we should live this. That still did so much. And it's Life Orb, so that's more chip going down. Alright, what's the last Mon? Is it the Gastrodon? It is the Gastrodon. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So now all we can do is... Honestly, we can just Snarl. Get that to a -2, and then we can just Steel Spike. He could Guard. I understand that, which is why I'm probably gonna just Quake. But then again, I have a Rillaboom, right? Do I want to just force him to max guard? How do I want to play this? I think I'll go for the Quake boost anyway. Just in case he does guard. This way I get some damage on the board. Yeah, so here's the max. Does he max the Gastrodon though? That would be something. I mean, that works for me. He does max the Gastrodon. Okay. Alright, so I could have killed the Kyurem and then Rillaboom just wins the game. Alright, so at least we'll get a Snarl off here. Kyurem Protect. So we did call that right. We got that play correct. Alright, Entei does go for the Snarl. There's the Protect. And if we can hit the Gastrodon, that would be very good. We do hit the Gastrodon. That's nice. So now that's -1. Okay. And there's a Max Quake from the Metagross. So now we have a Spadef boost. Perfect. Alright. That's all we need. And if he kills the Entei, this is a free switch into my Rillaboom. So there's the Quake. Where is he going? He does go into the Entei. Entei lives! We have the best EVs in the world! Anybody got better EVs than Cloverbell's EVs? Oh my god. That's it. Oh my goodness. We didn't even need Palkia this game. Alright, so we just Snarl again and then just click Iron Head over here. Oh my goodness. Entei living a battle was cancelled. Sorry, Drake. You can't beat the Cloverbell's EVs. Winning without the G. It is a Lapdog with Centiskorch. Ah, I remember Centiskorch. Good answer to Zacian here. Okay. So, Lapdog, huh? Alright. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the Rillaboom is going to be important here. Might even lead it, but then if he leads Lando Lapras, that's also not good. Tell you what. What if I did this? Torn. Entei, Metagross. And then, yeah, I guess just Rillaboom and then Palkia in the back. Do I need the speed? Hold on. Let me think more about this. I think what if we did this? And then Rillaboom in the back and then Palkia. What about that? I don't have much for Zacian then, without the Entei, but we'll make it work here. We'll try our best. Alright, winning. What do we got? Alright, is there a Landorus with this Lapras lead? There's a Lapras, and there's a Zacian. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, now we have a Sash, so that's always good. Alright, now what did I bring in the back? I brought Rillaboom and Palkia. Okay, huh. What I can do... So if he doubles up my thing, right? I think what I can do is this. He has a Landorus in the back, right? Potentially. So what if I did this? What if I Steel Spiked here and then literally just go for the Brutal Swing play right here, right now, instead of the Tailwind? Does he double up? Let's see. Because I can take one, right? Because I have a Sash. The question is, does he double up? Or does the Zacian just simply protect? Or does he pivot out into Landorus, dodging my Quake? That's the next question. But he didn't, because there was no switch and he is maxing. So now we have to see if the Zacian actually does protect. That's the other main thing. Alright, and this is a Lapras, so I could have actually just Steel Spiked the Zacian, but then that doesn't help me against the Lapras. Alright, so the Zacian just goes for sub, so that's okay. Alright, that's why I went for this Brutal Swing. I thought he would honestly just protect, but yeah. Alright, so there's my policy. Alright, and here comes a +2 Steel Spike. Alright, enjoy Lapras. This should not kill it, but deal good damage. Yeah, that's very good damage. Okay. Alright, and there's the Resonance. So now he's gonna get his screens up. And he went into the Torn. Okay. So now what I can also do is go for Tailwind. Alright, and it is Life Orb. Okay, so now here's another thing. I could Quake and break that, and then just Tailwind now. And then he can just guard on the Lapras, right? So let's just do this. Let's see if he guards the Lapras. Alright, the Zacian just protects. Did the Lapras protect though? Is the next question. The Lapras did not protect, so I could have taken out the Max. Okay, very interestingly. Alright, now is this enough to break through a sub? I don't know. Alright, is that how it works? We'll see. Alright, it did fade, so there's that. Alright, now I get a Spidef boost. I would imagine he just went for the Tornadus here. Alright, it does go for the Geyser. Alright, is this into... Okay, it's into the Torn. Okay, that's fair. Alright. Okay, so now what we can do is, very simply, I can boost my Palkia here, right? With another Steel Spike, with a Steel Spike, and then just Spatial Rend the Lapras. Alright, I don't need to show the Rillaboom yet. Or I mean I can, but I don't think I need to. Yeah, let's just go into Palkia. This is our last turn of Max. Alright. Okay, how many turns is Tailwind? Should be 2. Oh, it's 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now what we can do is, once again... Alright, now I'm afraid there's a Landorus in the back, right? So just in case, I think I will I'm still going to Steel Spike. Get my defenses up. And then Palkia is faster, right? And then we're just going to rely that the Spatial Rend connects and kills the Lapras. So see what happens here. Alright, so there's the guard. Okay. Alright, that means no switch from the Zacian. Alright, and there it is. So goodbye Zacian. Alright, and now we pump up our Palkia a little bit more. 2 turns of Tailwind left. His restricted is gone. Alright, and now the Lapras goes back to normal. And there's the Urshifu. Okay, that's good. Again, I have a Rillaboom, so I'm not too worried there. And the Lapras just guarded. Okay. So I think what I can just do is honestly just Rock Slide here. And then just Spatial Rend over here. And then I think we should be fine. Let's see if he protects. Alright. Lapras goes for the Helping Hand. Wow. But I'm faster, so I don't know how this helps him. Alright, there's the Spatial Rend. Alright, are you Sash? Alright, you're not Sash, but again, with Tailwind, my Metagross is definitely faster. And we do connect, so this should just pick up both kills. So another game where my opponent chooses to go for Helping Hand, but not working out because they don't understand how speed control works in this game. Alright, and now it's just a 3-on-1, and we have a Rillaboom in the back. Last turn of Tailwind. What does he have? Centiskorch! GG's. Alright, Rock Slide and Hydro Pump. We don't even need, do I even need to? Yeah, might as well. We're fine. Alright, I think he just cancels the battle. Battle was cancelled, man. This squad is too good. Oh my god, this guy is really pushing for rank 1. He is rank 11 in the world. Oh boy. Oh well, is he gonna get to rank 1 by beating me? He might. Alright, so Indeedee Calyrex with Urshifu, Lando, Gieleki, Whimsicott. So very standard 6. But again, with these Japanese players, you just don't know what kind of sets they have. And for all we know, that could be Eject Button Whimsicott. Alright. How do we want to do this? I think Entei looks smart here. Yeah, definitely like Entei Tornadus looks pretty good here. If I have to say, just to get like that speed control. And then in the back, of course, we'll bring Palkia. And I think, oh, you know what? The Porygon could be something here. Hold on a second. Actually, I kind of like this. Hold up. Let's go this. Let's try this. I'm curious to see if this is going to work against the rank 11th player in the world. And if it doesn't, oh well. Alright. Dang, rank 11. How did I get matched with this? I mean, I'm close, but I'm not that close. Alright, Indeedee-Ursh. Okay. And it's Water Urshifu. Alright, well. Now I wish I brought the Rillaboom. I mean, oh, it's Seeds Indeedee. Oh, that's not good. Alright, can I get a special attack? I get an attack boost. Okay. So what we can do is we can break the Sash at the very least and go for this Brutal Swing. And then the Shadow Ball obviously is not going to affect the Indeedee. Maybe I can try for the Ursh? Let's try this. There's the Follow Me. Okay. Alright, so here's my Brutal Swing. So if the Urshifu was Sash, it is Sash no more. Alright, we are a modest P2, but there's a CC. We should be able to take... Oh, we don't. Is that banded? How did we not take... I think that's banded. Yeah, that's banded. Holy cow. Just knocked out my P2. Okay. Well, I kind of guess we have to go this. Alright, well, it looks like my initial lineup is looking much better than what I had originally planned. Okay, so I guess we do Tailwind here, and we're gonna force him to follow me, right? I guess we can Wormwind, get rid of the redirection. And I know that Urshifu's banded, but, you know, what can I do here? This is really it. Alright. So there's my Palkia. Alright, now what does the Urshifu and Indeedee decide to do? There's another follow me. Okay, we are gonna follow it, but we're gonna get a Tailwind up first. Okay. And there's the Wormwind. Will at least reduce the Urshifu's attack. That didn't even kill. That's because he got the Psychic Seed boost. That's insane how Indeedee lived that. Alright, there's a CC. Alright, a little bit of chip. Okay. So now what we can do is... we can honestly just Brutal Swing one more time, and he can't really switch. And then... we can Worm in or we can Geyser. I think we can just Geyser again. Unless he switches that for a Fairy type, that would not be good. Let's see what happens. I hope he doesn't switch into a Fairy here. Don't do it. But if he switches Calyrex, it's gonna get Brutal Swinged. Alright, Indeedee protects, that's fine. Alright, so there's the Brutal Swing. We'll chip the Ursh. Alright, and again, we can't be hit because of telepathy. Alright, so there's some chip. Alright, and there's the Wormwind. At least we'll get rid of this. Okay. Amazing how Indeedee lived a Life Orb Max Wormwind. That thing has to be like 252 max defense or something. Max Spadef, but it did have a Spadef boost. Now, let's see. Is there a Calyrex here? Again, I do have an Entei in the back. But we'll see how that works. Alright, what is this? Is this finally it? It is it. Alright. Again, I'm faster. Now, he might guard, right? And I am sashed. I have 2 turns of Tailwind. So, honestly, I'm just going to Brutal Swing again. And then get rid of the Indeedee. I honestly want to get a Quake boost here. So let's see what happens. But again, Brutal Swing is going to take out the Indeedee here. Alright, so he's maxing. Again, we can live 1 because we have a Sash. We can live 1. And then hopefully Entei can help me out in the back. Alright, there's the big horse. Alright. He does max guard. Okay. Yeah, that was a smart play. I figured he might do that because why would he risk taking any damage on my max turn? On my last turn of Dynamax is what I meant. Alright, so we'll at the very least remove the Indeedee. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately I couldn't get a Geyser going to make my Hurricanes at... Oh, it's Landorus. Huh. Now, if I can take out that Landorus, and if it doesn't have Protect, then Entei's looking good here in the end game. Because I still have my Sash. And this is my last turn of Tailwind. Alright, so we'll Brutal Swing here. And the Calyrex just protected, right? Alright, we're gonna have to go for broke here. We really need to take out the Landorus and hope that the Landorus doesn't have Protect on it. There's the Brutal Swing. Alright, so no Protect came out from the Landorus. That's chip damage against the Calyrex. Alright, we crit the Lando. And if we can connect the Hydro Pump, which we do... Alright, we've got a shot. Alright, there it goes. Alright, now the question is... Alright, there's a Max Mindstorm. Is this not... Ooh, we're Sash. We're Sash. And now we can Tailwind again. Okay. Alright, okay. So he guarded first turn, he Mindstormed this turn. Alright, so what we can do is again Brutal Swing and hope we get the most Omega of Spatial Rend crits. Oh wait, I should have Tailwinded. Wait, why didn't I Tailwind? Oh, that's a throw. Why didn't I Tailwind? Oh no. Why didn't I Tailwind? Oh my goodness. I think I just threw the game. Oh my goodness. Why did I not Tailwind? I even said it. I talked it out. And then I clicked that. Did I click it or did I just say Brutal Swing and then I did that thing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, he went for the Palkia. Oh my god. Why did I not Tailwind? I threw the game. Oh my god, I had this. Single target Brutal Swing. Okay. Alright, with any luck, Entei can help me out here. Oh my god, how did I not... Yeah. Alright. Anyway, Tailwind now, and let's try and Snarl. But then he just clicks Astral Barrage, right? Alright. Entei, it's all up to you. We have to live a neutral Astral. Oh, that's good damage. That's good damage. Entei, take one. Entei, you gotta take one. Oh, we expanded force. Oh, we gotta take one. He's neutral. He's neutral. Entei lives! Let's go! Oh. Alright. Alright. This is it. All we have to do is not miss the Snarl, and we will have claimed victory over the rank 11th player in the world. And we will close out the video in tremendous fashion. Entei, it's all on you. There's the Snarl. There it is. Rank 11th in the world goes down. Whew. And there's the crit. I could have used that last turn. What a team! What a team that Clover Bells has once again built. What a way to close out the video. Whew. And there it is, folks. There is our Palkia Metagross squad for our final rental code that we made for December. And what a team it was! And I think it's the best one that we've made. It just works so well. There's so much synergy. You notice the speed control with the Bulldoze and the Tailwind, and Brutal Swing with Telepathy Palkia, and also Metagross was just fantastic, especially against the third and final game against our rank 11th opponent at the given time. He just had no answer for Brutal Swing, and the Focus Sash was honestly what won us the game, and it also won us the game in the second match. Just being able to live on one. And then just go for a second move is huge. And we used all all components of the squad except for the Porygon. We didn't need to bring it yet in any of our games, but there is a use for it. It's helpful against Calyrex-Shadow, even though I didn't bring it again in the third match. But yeah, overall, the team works great. You know, so you might as well give it a try. There's not too many chances you'll have left for Series 11 to use this, because when January hits, we're going to get more rental codes out. So you still got about 10 days before this gets thrown away. But yeah, I think this is the best one that we made of the 5 rental teams. So we'll be back with more Series 11 content to close out the year. Until then, have a good one.